The BCCI is yet to release the retention policy for IPL 2025, but then according to sources, it's said that BCCI might just allow 6 retentions per team before that auction. And according to reports, we may be in for some huge surprises because a few franchises here are likely to release some big names, Siddhant.
They will have to.
They will have
to. There's no other way out. The number of retentions has increased for sure. If it's going to be 6, but they're spoiled for choices. Such new upcoming talent has propped up also. So you are like, oh, should we keep that 38-year-old in our team now, or should we let him go?
There are 40-year-olds
as well. 40-year-olds as well. Yes.
But then today we will take you through those 5 big names who might just be released from their respective franchisees. So number 1 on our list.
No, let's not do number 1 first.
Not do number 1?
We will do number 1 at the end. Guys, watch.
It's a big name, by the way, number 1. So let's just wait for that. Yeah. And let's start with number 5.
Number 5, yes. Let's start.
Number 5. Countdown. So number 5 is Glenn Maxwell.
Glenn Maxwell. I think very little doubt in my head that RCB are going to release him. Yeah. And some franchisee, because he might score well in like some tournament, I'm sure. Certainly some franchisee will turn up and, spend another 10, 12 crores.
He will obviously be picked by some franchisee.
But I don't think, like I think this is the first time you will see Glenn Maxwell not fetching a huge sum of money.
Maybe.
Ever since he became a big player.
Because I think he might not attract that big a bidding war. But then let me tell you, RCB actually bought him for 14.25 crore. Yeah. They may as well spend that much amount on 2 to 3 quality players.
Also, upcoming talent and somebody who's much younger. Also, see, Glenn Maxwell is not that young anymore. Plus his form.
Yeah.
Woeful season he had. Plus, he unfollowed RCB on Instagram. It became such a thing that Glenn Maxwell has already unfollowed RCB. So everybody knows that Maxwell
the writing is already on the wall.
Maxwell is not going to get retained, guys. So that's number 5, by the way.
Yeah. So let's move forward. And number 4 on this list is Venkatesh Iyer. Siddhant, when you talk about Kolkata Knight Riders, champions of this season, Venkatesh Iyer scored heaps of runs for them. But then KKR is actually spoiled for choices. Let's say BCCI actually allows 6 retentions per side. And KKR, there are some obvious names that they will retain. Sunil Narine, Andre Russell. You cannot let go of Shreyas Iyer, though I feel that they might because he is anyway in a very bad form. He also had a poor IPL season. Towards the end, he performed, yes.
At the end of the day,
you can't get go of your winning captain. Right?
Yeah, I think you can't. The guy led you to a trophy. It's very difficult for any fransichisee to, sort of say ki,
winning captain
ko hi hata rahe hum. So I think there'll be a lot of, there'll be fans raising up their arms and whatnot against KKR as they decide to let Shreyas Iyer go. That guy won them a trophy in a decade. Like after Gautam Gambhir in 2014, 2024, Shreyas Iyer. Right. So in 10 years, first trophy.
Right. So you cannot let go of him. And there's Rinku Singh. You have to retain him. You cannot let go of Rinku Singh.
Mitchell Stark,
Phil Salt. Phil Salt scored heaps of runs.
Boss, I can now think of at least one more name apart from Venkatesh Iyer. Even Harshit Rana, for that matter. The guy has got an India call-up also and has been doing decently well in domestic cricket.
Duleep Trophy as well, he picked up.
So very, very difficult it's going to be for KKR because I agree. Sunil Narine, Andre Russell, Shreyas Iyer, Phil Salt, Mitchell Stark,
Rinku Singh.
And Rinku Singh is
so I think Venkatesh Iyer might just be left out and he may be pushed into that auction pool. Remember, KKR might just go heavily after him in the auction as well.
They might.
And you still don't know.
It will also depend on if they have right to
match card. Right. So we still don't know if BCCI allows that. Even if they do, how many right to match cards are allowed per franchise. So if there is, I think KKR will probably get him back.
So one of the longest serving players for KKR, Nitish Rana, the vice captain, is not.
I think he just got a couple of games this season as well.
He was injured for the longest time.
He was injured as well.
So yeah, he's also gonna be let go. Crazy. KKR way too spoiled for choices. Okay, moving on.
Number 3 on the list is Faf du Plessis. RCB skipper from the previous year. Yes, they haven't managed to win a trophy as well under him, but then he's already 40.
He's 40.
He's 40. And remember, if you actually go ahead with the Faf du Plessis, another 3 years.
Another 3 years plus.
He will be 43 by
Frankly, I tell you one thing about Faf du Plessis. He might be 40, but that guy feels like 25,
True that,
30.
true that.
I think he's one of the best fielders around in the world. He takes some insane catches, be it for CSK, be it for RCB. This season also we saw some crazy good catches, or be it for South Africa also for that matter. We have seen some amazing catches from Faf du Plessis. Great
True
fielder,
that.
everything. But I guess, yes, when it comes to the age factor, you look at 40 and you say, how long? How long? So, and I think RCB also are in need of a different captain now.
They are, and
even though they did what they did towards the end of the season, last season.
Didn't have a very good season last year. Towards the end, yes, he scored those couple of 50s.
Also, no, there was time where he was the only good player, good batter for them. You know, he was scoring some runs. My point with Faf du Plessis is that, you know, you're not also looking at him as your captain because he hasn't won you a trophy. So that is another reason why RCB will definitely think about letting him go.
See, it's a mega auction, right? Mega auction where you'll have a lot of players in their pool, and there will be some good captains as well up for fetching. So RCB might just go after them, and I think that should be the way forward because you have to look forward from here on, right? You cannot just keep pushing your current players, and you know that you're not winning anything.
Let's just see if that. It is also entirely possible with RCB. They're like, VK bhai.
Nah. I don't think so. I don't think so. But
actually, that won't happen. I think Kohli also doesn't want captaincy anymore. He just wants to bat and play.
Let Kohli play. I think
fearless cricket.
Twilight of his career. Let's see. Yeah, the twilight of his career. I mean, even if 5 years to 3 years are left in him, 5 years. If you're talking about the IPL, yes.
Yeah, 5 years.
But that's a debate for some other day.
Yeah.
Let's move forward because things are about to get interesting from here.
Number two,
KL Rahul.
KL
Rahul. So according to sources, that is, KL Rahul might just be left in the pool by LSG.
You know, I think genuinely big takeaway, you know, he had the meeting with the owner, Dr. Sanjeev Goenka. And after that meeting, you know, if you're going to retain, or probably they're not sure about the retention policy, and that's why they did not comment on it.
Yeah.
But when the franchisee comes out and says that they are still figuring out what to do and what not to do, I think it doesn't bode well for a captain who hasn't won.
Captain, right?
For your captain who hasn't won you a trophy. So,
but I think he has done fairly well for LSG because they have qualified for playoffs on both the seasons. Yes, but then the run rate factor, the strike rate factor.
No, success. At the end of the day, it's all about success, right? And yes, I think another big factor will be strike rate. KL Rahul has been called out on his strike rate so many times. People troll him till day, even though he has improved. And we have seen, you know, a fearless version of him earlier in the IPL also.
That's the problem.
That's the problem right now, that with KL Rahul, you don't see that fearless cricket being played where he goes all out from the word go. Usually it's the player at the other end who has to be the aggressor.
See,
Rahul plays the anchor role. You are a huge KL Rahul fan.
But I cannot deny the fact that, yes, since we have seen that fearless brand of cricket from KL Rahul, and when you don't see that KL Rahul turn up every time, it hurts you. And
I think that the franchisee will look at it. They
are looking at it already. And remember when they announced Zahir Khan as their mentor, that time also Mr. Sanjeev Goenka was asked about KL Rahul, and he said that we are still making up our minds. So I think things are not looking very great for KL Rahul, but you never know. You never know. There might be a surprise out there, or they might just keep KL Rahul and put forward another captain.
Or maybe RCB just swoop in at the auctions.
There are reports for that.
Say that, Mr. Rahul, welcome back. You are a captain now.
That's why I said that there will be a lot of captains up for grabs in that auction.
Definitely.
So LSG might also take that route. But moving forward, number one is a big surprise. Will be a big surprise.
Okay, hold on. First, for 2 seconds, you guys take those 2 seconds and guess it in your head. Who's number one?
And I'm sure comment it as well, because
I'm sure most of them will get it right.
Because I'll tell you the name after a while. But then, Siddhant, most of the reports today are suggesting that he will be let go of before the auction, and he will be in the pool. Who is he? He is none other than Rohit Sharma.
Former captain of the Mumbai Indians.
Who would have thought before the previous season that Rohit Sharma will not end his career with Mumbai Indians?
Yeah.
But it is the case right now. You remember there was that lead chat where Rohit Sharma was chatting after a match, and he actually said that, "Yaar, ye to mera last season hai."
Somebody had leaked some info, but I'm not too
there
sure.
Was a video, there was a video.
So there was that video, but I'm saying there are so many developments that could have taken place after that, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the Mumbai franchisee, the owners, the Ambani family tried to convince him, because see, at the end of the day, he's still your biggest name. When it comes to that, reverence factor, when it comes like about franchisee, it's Rohit with MI, Dhoni with CSK, Kohli with RCB. That reverence factor will go away, and I think a huge fan base will shift away from Mumbai if Rohit is not there. And I think that they will take into account this Mumbai franchisee.
Also, what I feel is that poor Hardik Pandya, the backlash that he got last year, I think it's going to continue if Mumbai let go of Rohit Sharma, because as far as I see the situation, I think Rohit Sharma would also have made up his mind that he wants to leave.
No, I agree, but I don't think Hardik will receive backlash at least as much as what he got.
T20 World Cup,
at least as much as he got it,
that was crazy.
In the IPL, that Sanjay Manjrekar during the toss is reminding the audience, hey, behave. Who says that also? Like, I was very surprised when Sanjay Manjrekar made that comment.
Just Sanjay Manjrekar things.
But you have to agree to an extent that, Hardik Pandya is also in a different kind of soup right now. Right. Rohit is there in the squad. There are big names like Jasprit Bumrah in your side who are not captain. Then Surya Kumar Yadav, as well, who's the Indian captain in T20s now, is gonna be playing deputy to Hardik Pandya most probably for Mumbai Indians. So, bhai, khichdi hai kafi.
Mumbai Indians ki situation, and I think
muddle hai. The big muddle is there, but I'm saying the only way out for them probably would be like at least reduce some of it by saying ki, okay, let's send Rohit away, even though it's going to hurt their franchisee base, like the fan base. I think,
as far as I'm concerned, I think it's Rohit.
I think Rohit should also move on. I genuinely think
wants to move on.
I genuinely think,
I feel that way, because the sources also say that Rohit is not very keen to stay with the Mumbai Indians anymore.
Yeah, and I think it's time also that Rohit, couple of years just goes out and
by the way, Delhi is also after Rohit Sharma.
Yeah.
So there was this
big report,
big discussion was happening with Rohit Sharma and the Delhi owner as well.
And what if LSG also swoop in for Rohit? You never know. They are like
a lot of captains up for grabs. That's what I'm saying.
For 3 years, you be our captain. You never know, and it's not like Rohit Sharma may not be the fittest characters around, but boss,
captaincy.
Rohit, like fittest. I'm talking about fittest guys on the field.
Right.
But when it comes to captaincy, Rohit is an astute guy. He thinks, and that sort of that street smart sort of cricketer that Rohit is, I think he could help LSG or even DC.
Also,
DC for them it's difficult because Rishabh Pant is also there, right?
Yeah.
So I think LSG have a better chance of cashing in on that captaincy from Rohit.
Okay, imagine this. What if RCB bring in Rohit Sharma and we have Rohit and Virat opening for them?
That'd be
crazy. But I think that's not going to happen because you want Rohit versus Virat in the IPL. Yeah. I think Punjab is also a good contender.
Could be, definitely.
Go after him in the auction.
And Dhawan and Dhawan, I'm not too sure whether he'll still be captain. But
we are still not sure if Dhawan is playing IPL anymore. Because he said that he's retiring from all formats. He said IPL wasn't specified there. But then he's playing Legends League cricket. So you never know. We'll have to wait for that.
Actually, could have retired from IPL also for that if he's playing Legends League cricket.
He is. That's right.
So could be that no Rohit Dhawan partnership again anyway.
So let's see what's going to happen. So things will be a lot clearer when BCCI puts out that retention list.
And there'll be a lot of other big names. I'm sure that you guys are thinking of who might leave their franchisee and will be up for grabs during the next auction. So do let us know in the comments who else could it be? Like even KKR for that matter, they could have 2-3 different players perhaps. Because let's not forget, they've also got Varun Chakravarti. I was just remembering how many guys KKR have got, how many people to retain. They're like, ki bhaiya, 7-8 retention de do, 2-3 RTN de do, we will keep at least our 11.
Entire 11.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, thank you for watching, and do let us know what you make of such videos. We will continue and bring you
Absolutely.
some more content like this as soon as we get more clarity on what are the retention rules for the next IPL auction. Thank you for watching.